Gentlemen, let's talk. Did something drastic, as you can tell. I took the leap and finally shaved my head. And honestly, my confidence is feeling at an all-time high. And facing my biggest insecurity is honestly the best thing I've done for myself in a while. Now for me, this was facing my biggest insecurity that's haunted me over the past few years. When I was 20, unfortunately, around my senior year of college, I was just finishing up school and actually growing out my hair a little bit, ironically enough. It was around the summertime, things were getting hot, and I was noticing that my widow's peak was turning more into a widow's island. So I decided to ask a few other people what they thought, and they're like, it might be balding, I don't know. So I booked an appointment with a dermatologist the next week. The appointment was kind of lackadaisical. He just kind of looked around and said, yeah, it looks like you have alopecia. A lot of guys your age, unfortunately, do have this condition. There's not much you can do. There's 3 different options, one of which was kind of like a snake oil treatment. The other one was, medical intervention and surgery. And then the other was doing medication. Now, some of you might be familiar with this medication. It is called Alopecia or Finasteride, as some of you may know it. So I did a little bit of research on Finasteride and kind of the side effects, how much it would cost, because again, I was in college at that time. And I found out that through the regular prescription, it was going to be like a few $100s for just a prescription. And I was like, no way, I can't do that. But I found out through Walmart, you can get a generic prescription of Finasteride for only like $10. It was ridiculously inexpensive. So I actually started taking it over the next 2 years, and it actually did grow my hair back. So I decided to get off the medication once I got married because my wife knew of my condition. She didn't care. She loved me anyways, thankfully. But I decided to go off the medication. There are some side effects and some serious side effects for some people. Thankfully for me, it was just general fatigue that kind of got to me. My workouts weren't as intense, my pumps weren't as good. I was just grinding through about a year or 2 of working out almost every day, but not really feeling it, not really feeling like myself. And so I decided to get off the medication once and for all, cold turkey, and maybe try a few things more naturally. So shaving my head over the past year or so has been an option in the back of my mind of what I wanted to do for a while. And it actually took me until one of my coworkers kind of poked fun at it, because I work again in a sales environment where guys make fun of each other all the time, where someone kind of hinted that, I was balding. And even though it's one of the biggest insecurities and one of your biggest fears when you are balding, it was a big relief for me to know that people actually knew I was balding. And again, they didn't really care. And the jokes weren't that rough anyways. So once I knew that it was out there and that people knew, it was a weight off my back, and I knew that I could genuinely do what I wanted to, even though I had the freedom to do so all along. So it took me all the way into this week to actually take the leap and decide to shave my head. Again, it's summertime, so I think the tan, bald look doesn't look half bad, and it would actually help me kind of stay cool during the summer. So finally I took the leap, and I'm so glad I did. It's one of the best things I've done all year thus far. And so I know that if you're probably watching this video now, you're in the same situation or are in the same situation that I'm in right now, being on the fence whether or not you should go ahead and shave your head or try different options. So let me to today's video of 5 reasons why you should shave your head right now if you're on the fence like I was. Reason number 1 why you should go ahead and shave your head right now is because people won't be as shocked as you think. I know that's probably a big concern for you, thinking in the back of your mind, oh my gosh, my coworkers are gonna freak out, my family's gonna make fun of me, but honestly, people won't be that shocked anyways. Let me tell you a quick story. It'll probably ease your mind that people won't genuinely notice as much as you think. I was talking to one of my leasing agents down below at my apartment complex, and I was having brunch this afternoon, and she went through an entire conversation of like 10 minutes without even noticing or saying anything about me shaving my head. Until I think I brought it up, and she said, oh, that's what you did. I was noticing something was different about you the whole time. And then she proceeded to compliment me on it. So I can say for sure, people won't be as shocked as you think, and you won't get made fun of or anything like that. In fact, we shouldn't even care what other people think. You should do what you want to do and be confident in yourself, as cheesy as it sounds. The second reason why you should shave your head right now is because because even if it's a worst case scenario and people make fun of you or you hate it, it'll grow back in a few weeks. Whenever I make risks in life or business, whatever it may be, I always think, in regards to that risk, what would it take for me to get back to the place I'm at now? So for you, the worst case scenario would be you shave your head, you hate it. But what would it take for you to get back to the place you're at now? Being completely honest, it'd only take just a few weeks for you to get back to the place that you're at now. So why not give it a chance and see at least if you're gonna like it? The third reason why you should shave your head right now is because it's so low maintenance. Just trust me on this, guys, seriously. Essentially having a fresh cut all the time is fantastic. You know how you'll get a haircut and you'll get it the way you like it, and then you finally go, man, I look so much better. And you thought that just a few hours ago you looked pretty good, but with that new haircut you look even better. That's what you feel all the time once you have a shaved head and you keep it shaved. In fact, that third reason leads me to my fourth reason why you should shave your head right now, is that low maintenance turns into dollar signs after a while. So let's think about the savings for a second. And if you watched my previous video, you know I'm a numbers guy. So let's do the numbers together. If you get your hair cut every 2 weeks for $35, including the tip, that's $70 a month. So if I take that $70 every month and put into a 401k, let's assume that the S&P 500 does what it's always done at 10%, I will have gotten $603,000 at the age of retirement of 67, just for saving myself the money and doing my own haircut by shaving my head. That is a ton of cash. And the fifth and final reason on why you should shave your head right now, if you're on the fence, I'll bring it in a little bit closer for you guys. You will have your confidence reinvigorated. That's actually what led me to go ahead and taking a leap and shaving my head. It's because I watched other guys who shaved their head and what they had to say, and they just said over and over again that this led them to a new kind of confidence. No longer are you looking at your hairline or worrying about hairs that have fallen out in the shower. This gives you freedom to just put yourself out there and give you a new kind of confidence like you've never really felt before. And again, I can't explain it, and a lot of those other guys can't explain it either. It just happens. So give it a shot. So again, what we've learned today is that shaving your head is not as big of a deal as you think. It'll make you richer and hopefully more attractive. So go ahead and take the leap. Let me know how your experience was. And again, my name is Jacob Painsey. If you have any topics you want me to cover in business and personal life and whatever it may be, let me know in the comment section below. I genuinely appreciate that, and a subscription as well. Thanks so much, guys.